Hello guys and welcome back to CLARKCARSGH, and today we have the Bmw X5 to show you. Basically this is just a 5 series that has been jacked up, or say a 5 series that has been put on steroids. I'm just saying this one is the SUV of the Bmw 5 series, which has been in the eyes of many rich men in Ghana, like me. And today I'm going to show you the exterior, interior, and then some tech features, and then we see how this car stacks up with the others in the competition. Talking of competition, the Bmw X5 battles the luxury midsize SUV market with the likes of the Mercedes-Benz GLE, which was redesigned from the ML class in 2016, the Audi Q7, which comes as standard as a 7-seater, and the almighty Porsche Cayenne, which many commend its performance capabilities. Let me give you a little history about this Bmw X5. This is the first ever SUV made by BMW. It came out in 1999, and back then BMW had hold of the Land Rover brand, so this car shared lots of platforms and equipment from the Land Rover vehicles. But today it has already been sold and then owned by Tata, making this car a full-fat BMW. And we got this car today from BMW Accra, Ghana, Tractor Freak Motors. And then that is where you can get the latest BMWs to buy at ease. And alternatively, if you want to buy any car, you can contact us and then we'll give you the heads up. And I also heard this car has some insane off-road capabilities and drive dynamics, but we are not allowed to drive this car now. Probably you can help the team achieve that by subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell icon, and then the like, sharing to other platforms, following us on all social media platforms, so that BMW would know we have the numbers and then give this car to us probably for a week review or maybe 3 months, who knows. Then we can give you a thorough review of how this car feels to drive and all its features.
I can't feel no better.
Alright, so let's talk about the exterior of this car. And the first thing you notice on every BMW is this huge kitchen grill here. And these ones are very big, bigger than that of the X3 that we reviewed about a month ago. And then checking inside, you see you have slots inside here. And these ones help to, let air cooler inside and then cool the engine when it needs it. And then coming to the side, you also have, this is where you put your number plate, so you can ignore this one. You have vents here also help cooling down the engine and producing some downforce for the car. Coming to the side, you have this silver trim here, and inside here are some fake vents which are not really needed. You have your LED fog lights here, and then your headlamps which have kind of a U-shaped design. I really like it, but I prefer the previous halo O-shaped design inside the light, but it still looks cool. Yeah. So on the bonnet, just like any other BMW, you have these two lines here. Yeah, they just do this particularly just to meet up with the kidney grill and make it look like, like a muscle car. So it gives this car plenty of attention when you're on the road. Yeah, so coming to the side, you get 18-inch wheels as standard for this X5 40iX drive, and then you can upgrade to the bigger tires, 21 inches when you buy the M Sport package. And then you have also big brakes for this car because this car is really heavy, and then you will need heavy braking when you are on the highway. Coming to this side, you have this fake vents here, which I don't know why you put it there, but it's there for show. And then you have your side step, which gives you plenty of support when you want to get into the car. Then your side mirrors, you have light indicators here so that when you want to switch lanes, someone would know from the front. And then You have your door handle, which looks great, and then your body fits like any other BMW. So basically, you also have chrome surrounding the door panels, because this is a luxury car, so definitely you should be getting some luxury accents on the car. So from the back, this is the BMW X5. You know, you have a roof spoiler, which doesn't really look like a spoiler, but you know, it's there for sure. And then you have your brake, one of your brake lights indicators here. You have your windshield wiper, and then these beautiful tail lights, which, you know, they've added again like a 3D effect, so it gives this car like really nice. That is all I have to say about it. It's really nice, especially when you turn the car on. And then you have your X5 badge here. It shows you have a BMW SUV, your BMW logo here, and there's a camera here for your reversing, so that you don't, you know, hit someone at the back. And then your X-Drive and your 40i. The X-Drive simply means this car is four-wheel drive, and your 40i is in terms of BMW engine naming. I think this is kind of complicated for you guys, but I know I would explain it one day in a video so that you guys will understand it well. And then you have your bumper also here, which, you know, I think it doesn't really look that outstanding, but it's okay. And then you have your real exhaust pipes here, not like the others which give fake ones and then you put the exhaust here, you know. Yeah, so I'll be giving the key to the BMW X5. So since BMW is a luxury car, they boast of tons of luxury inside the cars. So let's go and check the interior and see if this is true. Yo, so we are inside the BMW X5, and you know, this being a luxury car, you know, you are greeted with soft touch on the door panels. You have quite good metals used to make the door handles. The grab handle is also lined with felt, and you even have wooden, you know, panels here lined up with your speakers, and even the door bins are lined with felt, you know. Yeah, so that is a great one for BMW. So moving to the dashboard, same continues here. You have, you know, felt lined up here, and then your wooden frames lined up with your climate control. You know, you have vents here made of aluminium, and then you have knobs to also control it. You know, you can turn your AC off, the menus, everything is here right towards the driver, and then easy to use. One useful feature in the BMW X5 infotainment is the ability to control it using gestures. You can reduce or increase your volume by just hovering and winding your finger. You can also wipe to end calls or push your thumb left or right to switch through your tracks, which is really an amazing feature to have because it will make it less stressful when driving. So I am 5'10" tall, and then I have decent amount of head space, and then, you know, knee room. So I think anyone above that height would be comfortable here in the BMW X5. And in terms of storage and practicality, I think the door bins are of decent size. You can put your bottle, you can fit them here. Yeah, so I think even if you have champagne, you can fit them all here. And then you have your glove box here, which is lined with felt. And what we have here, yeah, this is the manual for the BMW X5, the handbook, which I don't need to show you. You even have lights in there so that in the dark you can see whatever you have inside there. So, okay, so to control the seats of the BMW X5, it is done electrically using these buttons. So if you want to jack up a little bit, you can use this one. So see, my seat is reclining. And then if you want to decline it, then you push it back again, just like this. And then you can feel comfortable, like, you know, how you want to be. And then to push the seats up, you can use this one and this one, you know. So you can feel my feet going up and down. And then you also have your thigh support here, which is made of leather. Very nice one. At the back of the BMW X5, you have decent amount of knee room because this is a very big car. I think it's way bigger than, you know, the other models from the other brands. And then I have decent knee room and then headroom. So anyone, I think anyone above 6 feet so would also be comfortable here. And then you have your window blinds. This one's to prevent your kids or your passengers from seeing the peasants outside, you know, the poor people in Ghana. And the seats are also made with, you know, premium leather, so you would definitely have a comfortable ride at the back of the BMW X5. And then she's also 5'6", right? But she's very comfortable, so I think anyone above 6 feet should be comfortable here. And then sitting in the middle seats, unless you're a fat person, you can't have a long ride in this car, but I'm also okay here. You also have climate controls for your rear passengers that you can control them here. And then you have spaces to store your devices like your mobile phones, and I don't even have a 12-volt socket here. So, you know, old-fashioned way you can charge your phones, but it wouldn't be that fast unless you have a USB-C charger. If you have this airplane push style way of keeping your, you know, your items, then you can store either your books or your needed papers and your certificates. And then pushing this one down, you have a bit of storage here for your cups. You can open it up like this, and then your passengers can keep their tins of maybe Coca-Cola or Malta Guinness and then enjoy here. They can also put their chips or biscuits or any kind of snacks here in this little storage and then enjoy. So that is a clever way of practicality in cars now. And then you have your ISOFIX points right here, so it's easy to get when you want to fix your baby seat inside here, and then you cover it up like this. Simple. I think this car is basically for practicality, so let's check this car's boot and see if it's any wide and better than its competitors. So you can open the BMW X5's boot using two ways. One is by pressing this button on the key or by pressing the button on the trunk door. So this is how you open it with the key. You press this button and then it electrically opens for you. Just click this and electrically opens up. And this is a split tailgate, so they did this to prevent your stuff from moving about in the car. So you can open the second one by this and then you pull it down. And then you have another storage space for your spare tire. You can extend the storage of the boot of the BMW X5 by pulling down the rear seats, which you can do using the lever from this side. So push it down and then you push the other one down. And after doing this, you have about 1,860 liters of boot storage to store your luggage. You also have your load cover, which you can pull like this and then, you know, cover your stuff from getting. So the trims you get for the BMW X5 are the 40iS drive, which is only rear-wheel drive, and the 40iX drive, which is all-wheel drive. And then you have a plug-in hybrid, which is the 45e. And then you also have M50i, which is also a little bit of a performance level that you can get if you need more horsepower. And then you might also get the diesels and probably an all-electric one day. But this one we have here, this is the 40iX drive, which means it is all-wheel drive. And then you have a 3.0 inline 6-cylinder twin turbo, which puts out 334 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. This engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic. So to get this tank fully filled, you need 83 liters of fuel. And then you have a combined consumption of 6 liters per 100 kilometers. That means, you know, doing your calculations, you should know the type of engine you want to get on your BMW X5. So with the little that we have seen, I think the BMW X5 is one of the best mid-size luxury SUVs you can ever get on the market. But comparing to the other brands models, I think I would have to get hold of them before I can really compare who is the best. But with the price, 96,000 euros, I think you would have to do a lot of work before you can get this. But, you know, I'll give this a 7 out of 10.